Oh, hello there again, friends and family. You spooked me a little bit. I didn't see you coming down from the hillside there. But I'm so glad you stopped by again today, because we're heading up here to the upper meadow to take a look at something that's not going to be around here much longer. And if we're going to get any of it and preserve it and save it for the remainder of the year, now's the time to get it. So hey, you want to come take a walk? It's not going to be far. We'll let the garbage truck pass by, okay? And then you walk on up to the upper meadow, as I affectionately call it, and let me show you what we're going to be picking and harvesting today, and some of the many benefits and uses of it that maybe you didn't know. So come on with me today. Whew, listen to those birds. Yep. Oh, here's some right here. And I've showed you this many times before, but I'm going to show them to you now because I've been saving them just for this time. Right here they are. Well, some of them, the pretty yellow flowers. And immediately you're going to say these are dandelions. Well, that is true, even though I didn't believe it to be true in the last few years. Are they the true dandelion that most of us know and love? You know, the one where you can eat the flowers, eat the root, the leaves? Well, no. But they are a type of dandelion. And you can see all my furry friends are right here with me, Mr. Gray and Spooky. Hey guys, are y'all going to be out here with Papa? Helping him? Yeah. Okay guys. It's sort of hard to, you know, show all of you, my friends and family, what we're doing today with the kitties here. Yeah, they're wanting to be a part of it, as you can see. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. What I'm going to be showing you is a type of a dandelion. Yeah, because the true dandelions, you know, the ones with little puff balls, which these have puff balls too, and little pointed leaves. Yeah, these are actually called a cat's ear dandelion. So maybe it's appropriate that my little furry friends are here. Come here, Mr. Gray. And you can recognize these easily, because you're going to see your leaves all starting out from the center of the plant. And it's going to be very flat. In fact, this is called flatweed in Australia and New Zealand, and we call it the cat's ear dandelion. Yep. And easy identifiable. Here's the leaf, and it does look similar to the true dandelion, but you notice these are rounded and they're not as pointy as the true dandelion. And another thing you'll notice, and it's hard for me to hold it here with just one hand, but they're furry. Got a little bitty fur on them, just like if you pet your kitty's ears, like right here. Spooky, he ain't wanting much of it. Oh, there he goes. So yeah, hence its name, cat's ear. The leaves are edible, the roots edible, and the flowers are edible. Flowers, just like the true dandelion, can be used for teas, jams, jellies, even wine, and tinctures. And what we're going to be going after while they're here, because the leaves and the roots are going to be with me all year, it's these beautiful yellow flowers that are going to be going away as soon as the hot weather comes. That's what we're after. And we're just going to start plucking them off just like that. We're going to put them over here on our little plate holder. It's just that simple. Yep. I don't care how much of the stem comes off. because I'm going to be doing something else with them once we get them into the house. And that's all there is to it. Right there. And we're going to continue that process as we go along up through the upper meadow here. Okay? And I hope I've explained it well. And here's another good example. Here's the basil rosette. All the leaves emulating out. Furry little leaves. And the one thing that's striking difference between the true dandelion, which a true dandelion, every flower is on one stem, where these, that one stem will branch off as it continues up. And it'll have many flowers on it. Up to, I believe, 7 is what they say. And I've counted them at least 5, 6, and 7 on a single stem too. But we're just going to be getting these nice yellow flowers and putting them on our plate. You can use a basket, you can use a bag, you can use whatever you want. Okay? So we're going to be heading on up through here because there's plenty. And harvesting these, and then we'll take them in. And I'll show you the next step before we make some delicious tea. Right, Spooky? What do you think, Mr. Gray? Oh, I see Speedy. Speedy, you showed up too, huh? Okay, well, the only one I'm missing is the Queen, Cleo, huh? So you see, like normal. The kitty crew's got my back. But let's get to picking more of these beautiful, yellow, and quite tasty and healthy flowers today. I think we got enough. Oh, there's another couple of nice ones. We almost got a plate full. And the kitty crew, which is up there, there's Spooky. He's still finding more. Even though I believe I have enough. You'd have to look hard to see Speedy. She's laying up there on one of the bridges right before you go into the bamboo forest. And this is a neat thing to do with your children when they're young or younger. Well, maybe they'd enjoy it now as teens. Get out of the house, get some exercise. Or with your grandkids. You know what? Youngin'. Back when mine were small, James and Ashley, I could have showed them these little yellow dandelion flowers from the cat's ear dandelion, and they would have just been thrilled. Give them a little basket and they'd have been out and about picking all day long. But it's just me, Spooky, and Speedy, and I believe Mr. Gray's right behind me. Let's take a look and see. Well, I heard him. Mr. Gray. Where you at, buddy? He's here somewhere. Of course, up here in the upper meadow where the grass has not been well, Mr. Gray here is somewhere. Can't see him at the moment. He must be hiding in the tall grass. But before we head on down, oh, Speedy, are you enjoying the shade there? What about you, Spooky? I think we got enough. So hey, let's head her on in the house and show our friends and family just what we're going to do with the beautiful yellow flowers from the cat's ear dandelion. And I will, as always, leave you a link to a website or two where, if you would like, you can go ahead and read and do a little more studying on this wonderful, natural, and quite edible, yeah, vegetable of sorts, you might say. Wild food. It's a good thing, right? Of course, leaving the wild area, as you can see, into the more manicured part of the lawn. Yeah. Yep, gotta have it. Yeah. We got the fig tree all mulched for the beginning of summer, which I might add starts officially, even though most of us think Memorial Day is the official start. Yeah, well, it's the official start of the summer barbecue and recreational season, but summer really doesn't start this year till June the 21st. A little fact. But yeah, we've got this all built up now. I say right now, it's about 16 inches. Of course, the first rain, and it'll be half of that thickness. This fig's gonna be loving it. It's gonna keep its roots cool and moist all through this summer season. Yep, it'll be loving it and loving me for it. But hey, let's head her on back in the house and make up a delicious drink that's not only healthy for us, but quite tasty too. Okay? Well, there y'all are. Made it back into the country kitchen. And you can see, we've got our plate full of those there lovely cat's ear dandelion blossoms. But now we got to prepare them. Because what we're going to be doing with them, we're going to be making some cat's ear dandelion tea. Yep, it's yummy. And we enjoy it. And hey, we could have made it with the common true dandelion as well. Same process we're going to be using. Now, you can just use the whole entire flower, complete with the yellow part and the green. Some say the green in the stem adds a bitter nuance to the tea. So what they do is they want just this yellow, the petals, you see, the petals, and we've already got some right here because hey, y'all were a little slow getting into the kitchen. And what we're going to be wanting, because we're going to be making this in our handy dandy tea and coffee maker here, we're going to be making us 2 cups. So we're going to need about 10 flowers. You know, 5 flowers per cup, or maybe 6. So see, I'm trying to get as much of that green and most of the yellow as I can. But we could actually have consumed these in a tasty salad as a garnish on top. Over in Asia, where actually this is from, it's an invasive non-native species here, just like the common dandelion is. It's not from North America either. It's from Eurasia as well. Oh, got a little bit too much the green in there. And yeah, this, you might say this is a hassle. You'll just buy it off of Amazon. Well, you could. You can buy dandelion tea. I have some right here in the cupboard. And I enjoy it. But this is free. Doesn't take much effort. Takes a little time. But like I was saying before I got sidetracked, over in Europe and in Asia, they'll take these, trim the stem off, and they'll dip them in a seasoned batter. Primarily a sweet batter, you know, with a touch of sugar to make it sweet. Over in Japan, and even in China, I've seen them take it and dip them in a tempura batter, and then deep fry them. Yeah, until just turn brown. And woo, they are yummy. But whether you eat them fresh on a salad, or you make tea out of them, like I'm doing right here, or dehydrating them for later, or you can even freeze them if you want to. Though I've never actually frozen them. So, now, I'm getting close to having about 10 of these done. And like I say, it is a little bit tedious and time consuming, as you can see. But I got me a nice pile started there. And I mean, like, what else am I going to be doing? You know, it's middle of the day, really hot outdoors. You know, you don't want to be out in that blazing sun in the deep south unless you absolutely have to. But I'm going to say that's enough for now. And I'm going to set these on the dining room table and let them continue to dry out for future use. And I'll probably grab some more over the next few days before they're all gone. By the time things heat up into the mid 80s, high 80s, to mid 90s, the flowers will disappear for the year. So you got to get them while the getting's good, if you want to. Now, like I say, I'm going to be using my coffee maker, and just for this and for all of y'all, I cleaned it up. Cleaned the coffee maker and the carafe. Look at that. It's all shiny and sparkling just like new. So, there we have it. And just as a little side note, there's some of that there fantastic traditional medicinals, organic, dandelion leaf, and root tea. Yeah, they show you the flowers, but they don't give you none. It's just the leaf and the root. We're having the very best of all of it. We're having the flowers, where all those polyphenols and anthocyanins and all that there cancer fighting stuff is just jam packed in there. Trust me, it is. So let me get a little water. We'll pull out the old coffee maker here. We're going to fill up the coffee maker with water from the carafe, filtered that is. And then what we're going to be doing is we'll be adding these to the carafe. Yeah, it ain't hard. Let me show you how. Ooh, we got some nice pure filtered water. I mean, look at how crystal clear that water is, courtesy of my water drop faucet filter. Yep. Just add that to our coffee maker. Make a little room there. Now what I'm going to do, now you can use an infuser if you want. I think I have one of them somewhere. I know I do. Yep. Now if you would like, you can use one of these little tea infusers, see? Or you can use it to hypnotize people. Yeah. Just stare. It's a little infuser as it twirls around. You feel sleepy? No, maybe not. Anyway, you could use an infuser. I'm going to go all natural, and I'm just going to do like they do over in Europe and Asia, and I'm just going to plop them all on in there. Right into the carafe. Okay? Just like that. See? Look, missed one. And then put it on the hot plate, close the top, turn it on, and hey, wait for the magic to happen. Okay? Now, right before your eyes, the magic will happen, and a delicious, tasty, and quite beneficial and healthful tea will be made right before your eyes. Now you want to let this steep for at least, minimum of 5 minutes. I like to let it steep a lot longer and get every last bit of goodness out of my flower petals. Yeah, so I may let it steep 15-30 minutes. It'll be okay. The longer you let it steep, the stronger it's going to be. The more of the beneficials come out of the petals into your water, which is your tea. Just a little tip from me. Well, it's been steeping for about 10-15 minutes. That'll have to be good enough. I went ahead and got me a strainer. So, you know, for those of you who don't want to drink the petals. And I'm not sure the camera will pick it up, but it is a nice yellow color, the tea. So yeah, those little dandelion petals are infusing all their goodness into that pure filtered water. Yes, they are. So now, all we're going to do is pour us a cup full. Yep. Ain't hard. No, this is a big cup. And you know what I like to do is I open it back up. Just like that. And I drop them right back where they came from. So I can get more goodness out of them. Yeah, can't have too much. The only thing now is to add a little bit of honey to make it nice and sweet. You know, from our little bear here. We're not going to put much. Whew, there we go. Thank you, bear. That's the Food Club honey bear, in case you were wondering. And now, take a nice little teaspoon. Get it all circulating there in our cup. Now we're going to have to let it cool. Whew, it'll take the top of your roof of your mouth off. And we don't want that. But once it cools, we'll come back and taste it as we always do. And I'll let you know if it's yummy too. Okay? Y'all keep an eye on. Or make a cup for yourself too. Okay? Well, y'all, like I said, there's only one other thing to do. And that's take it and have a taste test, like we always do. And I don't know if you can see that rich, yellowish goodness in that cup. Yeah. And this is one of my favorite cups. And it says, "Dear Cat Dad, thank you for being my dad. If some other man was my dad, I would piss on his shoes, claw up his face, and go find you. Love, Queen Trixie and the kitty crew." And part of the reason it's one of my favorites is because it always brings back fond memories of one of the best furry friends I've ever had in my life. And that was my little queen, Trixie, which passed away now, 2 years ago or more. I miss her every day. But hey, on a more happier note, let's taste test our tea. Yeah, there you are, friend and family. And I hope you got you a cup of cat's ear dandelion tea too, wherever you may be. Yeah, I mean, it's free, it's yummy, it's highly beneficial. Like I say, with those polyphenols and anthocyanins, yeah, they say, you know, it's good for cancer, colon cancer, digestive cancer, and stuff of that nature. It also acts as a diuretic, yeah, and can help control blood pressure, helps with kidney problems, and as a digestive aid. But hey, don't take my word for it. Look it up. Do some studying, some research on it. Yeah, I'll leave you a link to get you started in the description below the video, like I normally do. So if you want to know more, you can know it too. And hey, it's free. It just takes a little effort. So hey, I'm going to go ahead and try it right now. Yeah. It's sort of a unique flavor. Can't really put my finger on it. But with that touch of honey in it, a little bit of sweetness, yeah, it's darn right pleasurable. And hey, I hope y'all try it too. It's out, waiting in your yard probably. Just waiting for you to come along and gather it too. But remember, the flowers can be eaten raw. They can be dried, saved for tea, or used fresh for tea as I did. You can batter them up with tempura batter or your favorite batter. Yeah, you can throw them in a salad. You can use the leaves and eat them in a salad. Although I will say, they're not really got a whole lot of taste. They're sort of bland. But hey, they eat, they'll fill you up. And the roots can actually be roasted just like the common dandelion and made into a type of coffee substitute, or eaten raw or cooked. So it's got many uses. Keep it in mind if you're ever going hungry out there. And if that, disaster ever happens that wipes out our entire food supply, this knowledge will come in handy to know. So hey, I've got to run. Got things to do today. I'm going to finish my tea. Maybe throw together a sandwich if y'all would like one. We got cold cuts in the fridge. Bread's on the counter. Help yourself. Until the kitty crew, you seen them all. Well, you seen 3 of them today. You seen old Spooky, Speedy, old Mr. Gray. Yeah, Gracie, she's asleep. She's having her afternoon nap. And of course Cleo's down at her other home, I'm sure, or she may be napping too. And then there's always Heathcliff from time to time. I got to get him on camera to show him to you. Whew, he's a big boy. Big orange and white tabby. But anyway, until we all see you on that next video, y'all take care out there. Yeah, stay safe. Get out. Enjoy the wildness and the bounty that abounds in our lands. It don't cost nothing but a little effort and a little time. Yeah, and it's good exercise too. Trust me, it is. But hey, till then, y'all take care, stay safe. May God bless you as you bless those in your lives. Goodbye for now. Yeah, that is tasty. Yeah, it's good for you too.